Hey, everybody. How are you? Hey. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Gosh, it's Thursday. Seems like it ought to be Friday, but it's Thursday. Welcome to the program, everybody. Good to have you all with us today. If you're out there, say hi. Let us know you're watching. Yes, please. Say something in the comments and let us know you're with us today. We are streaming live today on the Book of Face and our YouTube channel. We do it every Thursday. It's called Live at 5. And it is 5 p.m. in the afternoon. Hi, Peggy James. How are you? Hi, Jimmy Kilroy. Good to see you. Look who's checking in. We got all kinds of people checking in today. Hi, Stephanie. Get some comments popped up here for sure. Hi, Peggy. Thank you. Hi, Bill. Good to see you. It's a great beard, Bill. It is. Hi, Heather. How you doing? Good to have you with us. Dave Worthington, my stand-up comedian in the house. Good to see you. Howdy. Yeah, that was my best mini pearl I can do. It is. That's the best I can bring you today. But man, they're rolling in here. Hi, Jesse Lynn from the Lebanon Grand Opry House. Good to see you with us as always. Jimmy Kilroy in the house, heading to Cleveland. All right. Well, just listen. Don't watch if you're driving, Jim. Absolutely. Steve Webb in the house. Good to see you, buddy. What happened to summer, people? What happened to summer? Lori, how you doing? Great to see your smiling icon on there. All right. Good to see you. Welcome. Peggy says cold. Yes, it is cold. It is very cold. Hi, Zeke. Long time no see, buddy. Guess I won't be hanging with you much this year, but I was hoping to, but apparently not going to happen. So, yeah, good to see you, man. Always good to see Zeke from High Tech Event Productions on here. Does a great job of lighting and sound. If you ever need anybody, check out Zeke. For sure. High Tech Event Productions. Luann in the house. Gosh, everybody's rolling in here. Yeah, well, the warm weather will come back this weekend. Steve Webb has predicted it. Thank you for looking out AccuWindow today and giving us the AccuWeather forecast. I hope you're right. I do. Sean Bell in the house. Yeah. Well, it's not a matter of time. I'll explain it to you, Zeke. I will, for sure. Gene Thomas, Gino, congratulations, my friend, on your retirement announcement today. Gino has worked in the fire service. He is the best of the best, people. Let me tell you, when it comes to, if you were a busload of nuns over a cliff, you'd want Gino to show up to save you. And that's kind of a joke in the background. But yeah, Gino's a great fireman, and he's going to be missed by his department. But he's still going to be saving lives on the Ohio Task Force, so it's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Stacy McGuire in the house. Tim Schaefer. Everybody rolling in here on a Thursday. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, this is our most watched show of the week. So if you can, please share it at the end of the show today on your page, especially with your music-loving friends. And welcome on April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day today. I'm the Les Nessman of local music. Thank you, Dave Worthington. I don't know if that's good or bad, man, but, I might throw some turkeys off the roof someday or something. You never, ever know. What's going on, Tim Schaefer? Good to see you last night, my friend. Lots to talk about. So let me get cranking here, guys. I've got a busy schedule today, and as you know, our Thursdays are always fun, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. But I want to chat here for just a minute about what's going on in local music and what's been shaking the last week. And welcome to the program on April Fool's Day, live from the Hall Around Town Radio Studios, your number one source for live local music news, bands, venues, and more. Whew. There we go. Jesse says burr. I agree. I got out of the car today at a local venue, and I was just like, why do I live in Ohio? I was just thinking that thing. Why do I live in Ohio? It was snowing. It's April. Come on, people. Let's turn the corner and get to spring. We're ready for it. All right, we got some people live watching the show today. Thank you for being here. Again, share it with your friends. We'd appreciate that. And if you followed my pages today, April Fools, I had some people going that I was going to tour with Lee Brice this summer. A lot of people said, "Who's Lee Brice?" that aren't country fans, but yeah, I had that up on my regular page, and then on the Haul Around Town page, we said we got picked up by XM Radio. Yeah, all lies. little April Fool's fibs. They were just a little April Fool fib. And Matt Matheny said it's snowing there now. I talked to my parents today down in Kentucky, and they were having snow. So at least we don't have any snow on the ground here, but got to cover up those sensitive plants, as they say on the news. Because there's a freeze warning tonight. And, you'd think I was doing a music show, not a weather show, but, that's what we tend to talk about when it gets crappy outside. So, yeah, no Lee Brice, no XM radio for us. But, yeah, Tori says I got her on the XM one. I love it. I love it, Tori. And how you doing out there? Hi, Karen Sue. Good to see you. Does that, am I to interpret CERT, C-E-R-T? I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe you just started typing and then quit. I don't know how it works. I want to thank all the loyal bands who submit their info each week for our Who's Playing Out segment, especially those who've hung in there with us since the very get-go of this Haul Around Town radio. And Karen said Karis's post was the best. It was good today. It was good today. Her posts are awesome every day. And Matt Matheny, no truer words spoken. Even the plants are sensitive these days. Isn't that the truth? You could get me on a roll on that one. The people that get offended by everything, that little meme with Forrest Gump in it, all of a sudden everyone was offended by everything. There's no doubt about that. Lighten up, people, and be nice to one another. I hate to use an Ellen DeGeneres phrase, but yeah, be nice to one another. Yes, Bill, you're right. Governor DeWine is supposed to make an appearance tonight at Bell and the Bear on April Fool's Day. I heard that earlier. So that'll be great. All right, I got to get going here, guys. We've got a lot to talk about, but I do want to talk about a couple of things I've got coming up that I want you to be thinking about attending, okay? And that is on April 11th at the Edgewater Speedway, so to speak. There's a big, giant event going on April 11th. It's to benefit the Dragonfly Foundation, which provides distractions and emotional care for folks who are going through cancer. And they do a really good job of providing those distractive events and things for people. And I'm going to be at this event as the MC on April 11th. It goes from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. That is a Sunday. It's at the Edgewater Speedway. And two great bands playing, 1330 and Kevin McCoy. And we're going to give away a ton of prizes. There's a ginormous car show going on there. So if you have a car and you want to enter the show and go for some of those prizes, we'll be doing all that. And all of it's to benefit the Dragonfly Foundation. That's on April 11th. And I'd love to see you there to stop by. If you're there and you see us there on the stage, come up, stay high, and give us a big shout out. And Dave Kale in the house. Good to see you. Dave, you're killing me with these places. You are, man. Every time I have something to do, Dave Kale tells me he's somewhere else. We got to connect, Dave. We have got to connect. We connect like between places on the phone some days, and that's about it. Another great event I want to remind you of that's going on that I'm taking part in is April 23rd, 24th, and 25th. It is a birthday celebration, 100-year birthday celebration for a gentleman named Jim Martin. Jim Martin is a World War II veteran, very well known. He's been featured on the CBS Evening News numerous times. Jim is an absolute spitfire at 100 years old. He's going to jump out of an airplane, people, and parachute at 100 years old. It's a 3-day event. I'm the MC for this. I get to introduce all these planes that are going to fly over, these World War II vintage planes and all those things. And Dave Worthington knows Jim Martin, and he summed it up there in one statement. He is at 100 years old, man. This guy's jumping out of an airplane, and it's going to be so much fun. And to honor a World War II veteran like that, man, I am so humbled. And it gets to me, man, because he is the true patriot. I mean, The man, he jumped in behind the lines on D-Day and those kind of things. It's just, he's a hero, and we're going to honor him for 3 days. It's going to be at the Greene County Air Park. I made it sound like an international airport, but the Greene County Air Park. It's going to be going on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. If you can stop out in Xenia area and see the things that are going to go on there, Karen Waldrop will be there singing. She's performing on one of the days. Fireworks on, I think, Sunday at the end of the show. No, Saturday night fireworks. So I'll have more details as it gets closer, but we'll get you that. There's a company out of Florida that's producing the whole thing, and I am so honored to be the MC for that. Going to have a blast with Jim Martin's 100th birthday celebration, a huge veteran and just a guy that we need to pay our respects to for sure. Also on May 1st, I'll be at the Kentucky Oaks event at the Sorg Theater from 11 to 5. It's a pink cancer benefit, and it's benefit month, man. I'm doing a lot of them, and we're going to have a great time. Yes, Scotty Long, it will be a good time, and I look forward to all of these. And the Sorg Theater, that's going on a Sunday, May 1st. So, or Saturday, May 1st, I believe it is. So we'll get all those out to you and give you some great stuff. And yes, Tim Schaefer, it is a great honor to even be part of that. And I've known Jim for years. Jim was a hellraiser, actually, but for the right things. He wanted to protect Sugar Creek Township. He lives in Sugar Creek Township. He's always been a big supporter. And yeah, I'll be at the Edgewater event, Scotty Long, for sure. It's amazing. Yeah, just come on out to those events. Yes, Scotty Long, that's 10 until 5, my friend, I think, on that day for the Edgewater event. Still getting details on that one. That one's coming up fast, though, so we need to make sure everything's ready. But Kevin McCoy, 1330, all those people there. And Dawn, I'm looking forward to that. There's the women's event Saturday, May 1st. Yes, thank you, Dawn, who's putting that on. And we're going to be chatting it up there, doing some MC work that day and supporting a great cause. And Dawn's a great lady. So if you're interested in going to that, go to the Sorg Theaters page on Facebook and you can see the event and get information, or call there and connect with Dawn, because she's a great lady, does a lot of wonderful things, volunteers for the Sorg Theater all the time. All right, guys, I've got to get cranking on here, and our weekend review is going to be very brief because I've got a big list of who's playing out. And yes, lives in a house he built after he came home from the war. Like 4 or 5 years ago, they did a piece on him on the big national news, and he climbed a windmill on his property at like 95 years old. I mean, it was amazing. So cool stuff, Mr. Jim Martin. And hats off to him. I hope to be in that good a shape at 65, let alone 100. The guy's a beast. He is. All right, let's talk about our week in review real quick. Going back to last Thursday, thank you for the 2.5 thousand views on this show. We appreciate that. That's all because of your shares and your commitment to local music people. Thank you so much for that. And if you have any comments to make, throw them up there. We'll put them on. Hi, David Garwood. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate you much. David Garwood in the house from Velvet Crush. The man, the myth, the legend. All right. Open jam at the Bell and the Bear on Thursdays. We do it every Thursday. I'm going to give a big shout out to some highlights last week. Just hit the highlights. There's some great people who are there, and some of them who are on here today. I want to give a shout out to Kevin Cooper, Jim Cuesta, and Kathy Laverde for running that chaos, and Karis for hosting the event at her venue. A great place. Daniel Laverde, Tim Barnhorse, Bob Weber, Karen Sue, who's on here, Heather Mattingly, who's on here earlier, Mark Robinson, Mickey from Sweet Sister Mercy. Yeah, both of them. Dave Taylor and Cameron Welling did an amazing Purple Rain rendition. I could give Mickey a shout out for his Alice in Chains song as well. Great job on that. And just some cool stuff that goes on there every Thursday night. There was drum solos. Daniel did a great drum solo. But the one moment that really got me that night was Brandy and Jim singing Sugarland Stay. Jim doing the keys and Brandy singing. Look out, Jennifer Nettles, man. Brandy's nipping at your heels. Great stuff. And as some of you might have heard a rumor, I did get up and do harmonies with Seven West. I don't know if I'd call them harmonies, but I sang along. I did. Good stuff. Rick Dews was in the house. Steve Bishop, Steve Weber, Kareem, TJ. Gosh, everybody. Heather, great job on the Head East song if you're still on here. And love you for that. Tonight, there is a rumor that Governor DeWine will show up there. I think that's an April Fool's rumor, but there is a truth to some rumors that Kevin Canifax is going to be in the house singing his Led Zeppelin, which is fantastic. And Ryan Wingate, you might know him from That Arena Rock Show. We've had him on the show numerous times. Ryan Wingate playing drums tonight. Good stuff. All right, last Friday we did episode 17 of Talk Around Town. It featured Jeff Edwards from Route 88 and myself. We talked about my captain's work that I did when I was in Florida. Chatted about that, took away from the music and talked a little bit about some other stuff we've done in life. Then tomorrow, episode 18 launches at 10 a.m. tomorrow, and you can check that out if you'd like on our YouTube channel at All Around Town Radio or Jeff Edwards on YouTube. Either one, you can find them there. Heather from Heather's Cafe in Springboro is going to join us on the podcast tomorrow. And we'd love to see you there. Make some comments, guys. Let me know you're out there. Hi, Mike Roberts. Thanks for dropping by. Good to see you. From the Hanky Panks and Acoustic Blue, Mr. Mike Roberts in the house. So here's what we did last Friday. Went to the Phone Booth Lounge, heard Top Secret play. Top Secret, a great R&B band, smooth tunes. There's been a big makeover in the band. And I will say I miss Brandon Harvey in the band. I like Brandon Harvey in that band a lot. I missed him that night, but Top Secret brought it to the house. They had a full room, did a great job. Hi, 7 West. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hi, Jamie. Thanks for dropping by today. Good to see you guys. Again, guys, thanks so much for supporting and being here on a Friday. We're getting to our Who's Playing Out segment. I'm doing my week in review right now. And certainly the Phone Booth Lounge, never been there in a long time. It's been a while and had a good time. And took in about an hour and a half, 2 hours of Top Secret. Then we bounced over to a place that used to be a favorite. We were there all the time, called the Soft Rock Cafe in Centerville, where they do karaoke and have been doing it at one time 5 nights a week for 17 years. It's one of the best places to ever go hear great singers. And we were there thanks to Mark and Nicole for their always great hospitality. And they are the owners of the place. And it's great to see them every time we drop in. They're old friends, and we've had fun and enjoyed ourselves at the Soft Rock. Mr. Jim Snow from the Snow Report was there, and that was nice to see him. And also a young lady named Autumn who can sing like a bird. She was fantastic. And Jimmy B, our good friend Jimmy B there, he was singing it away. Thank you, Dawn, for that. You as well. And we appreciate what you do, Dawn, all the time, all the volunteer work you do at the Sword to keep that theater alive. It's a beautiful place, and thank you so much for that. All right. Moving on down the line. Saturday. Went to a place for dinner. I got to say it. Hi, Ronald Allen Cordy. How are you? I want to say, I do want to say something, though, about a place we went to eat. And we don't normally talk about our food adventures, but I will talk about this because Pacific Kitchen, it's right by the Bell and the Bear. And Saturday night, took a little road trip, a little date night out. And, and I have to give a shout out. I forgot to Mrs. Hall around town for her singing ability at the Soft Rock as well. She did a great job, as she always does. But this Pacific Kitchen was fantastic. We bounced over right after that to Bell and the Bear to take a little listen to and to throw in there something fun was The Interns. And good stuff. Yeah, that's a link. You can throw that link in there. And Tori Faith is in something we'll talk about at the end of the show, but it's certainly fun with Tori in the voting process for Warren County's online news March Music Madness. And you can check that out, that link. And yeah, Karen Sue says Pacific Kitchen's the yummiest. Alex is amazing chef. It was great. It was great. The interns were great at Bell and the Bear. Dave Taylor, man. Gino. I mean, they just bring it. The interns are fantastic. And they're playing all these songs that, I mean, they're not even that old. These guys in the band weren't even born when these songs came out. The Interns, incredible group. Dave Taylor, amazing guitarist and showman. He is a showman. Hi there, Mr. David Thornton in the house today. Good to see you, my friend. Great to see all the musicians dropping by here on a Thursday. Good stuff. So after we left the Interns, we bumped up to what used to be the Show on 42, which is now called Trillions. And took in the first show ever at Trillions under new ownership and got a chance to see the Hanky Panks. Now, I've seen them before. Great time. The Hanky Panks, always an entertaining group. Their blend of comedy, music, and stage presence is a must-see for everybody. You've got to do it. Hi there, Glenn and Jill. Thanks for joining us. Got to see them at the Hanky Pank show at Trillions last Saturday night. Now, also stepping up on the stage, as musicians love to do, they invited a fellow musician up on stage, Stephanie Maples from Don't Tell Steve. She has been off for a few weeks, had some surgery done, and she's been down a couple weeks. This was her first time performing, and Stephanie is a master at stage presence. I mean, she's fantastic. Her vocals are great, and we had so much fun. Glad we bumped in there that night and had a chance to catch that show. Really, really good stuff. Bobby Sherman in the house from Missing November. Good to see you, buddy. Always good. We're going to mention you in the Who's Playing Out segment today. We are, but great times with the Hanky Panks, Mr. Kevin Cooper. Yeah. And Mr. Hanky Panks himself, he forgot my name and he called me John Hall. So I'm going to go by John Hall, your host today. That's what I'll do the rest of the time. When he finally figures out my name, I will know I have arrived. I will. All right, let's bump to Tuesday. We took Sunday off. There's a lot of Sunday fun days going on and that kind of stuff. Good stuff happening. And Scotty Long, you're right. That Stephanie, man, she can wail. But great time with Hanky Panks and Stephanie Maples from Don't Tell Steve jumping up there with them. Really fun stuff. All right, Tuesday. We did Top 5 Tuesday this week on the show with the top 5 hair bands. Had over, I think it was almost 300 comments on that show from you guys, giving your votes for who your top 80s glam bands or hair bands were. That was a fun show to do on Tuesday. So you can go back and watch that. Any of our programming is available all the time if you want to go back and check it out. All right, let's keep moving. Lots to talk about. Well, yes, trivia Tuesday night. Mr. Burroughs Tavern had a great time. It is spring break in Springboro, so we were a little lower on the team numbers than we are used to. But it was also 70 degrees and predicted to be 40 the rest of the week. So, it's one of those things. It happens in the first part of the season. And a little down on the trivia players, but we had a blast. Many of them sending messages saying, hey, we're in Florida on spring break, which made me very jealous. And those kind of things. I don't know what these links are you're throwing in there, guys, but just say what they are or something, because it just shows up as a bunch of numbers to me. That might be a Don't Tell Steve link that Scotty's putting in or anything else. Somebody say what it is. For sure. All right. So Tuesday trivia at Burroughs. Thank you. Hey, Nick Gore. I'm just about to get to you, man. Then on Wednesday, we did Wednesday with the band, had the Homegrown band on. And that was a blast. Had a great time with those guys. Never have I really met them. I know Pete. I've met Pete, but haven't met the other guys. And, maybe for a short period of time, just for a second, but haven't had a chance to see one of their shows. I'm definitely going to get out to see a Homegrown band show. And please follow them and follow any of the bands we talk about on Facebook and do it. Oh, Scotty's voice contest. Thank you, Karen Sue. Appreciate that. I appreciate it. We'll talk about that, Scotty. It's coming up. It is for sure. So Wednesday with the band, you can check it out every week. It's on our page. Go back and watch the one with the Homegrown band. These guys, they have a neat style to them. And Nick's on here right now. He was on there with us and did a great job. And even though we had a little technical glitch at the first part with some audio, but we got it turned around. When you're bringing people in via video like we do on here a lot, things can go wrong. We had a little glitch today with Heather when we did the podcast recording, but it all works out. We're not making TV productions. We're just here to have some fun. Thank you, Jennifer Long. I appreciate it. Well, yeah, wants to click link can and look at that, and we'll talk about it here in just a minute. So, Nick, thanks for being here, and thank your band, man, for being there. I appreciate all of them for doing the interview with us. Next week on Wednesday with the band, Kevin Cooper going to join us from Kevin Cooper Music. Last night, I also had the chance to do a quick. Now, this was the shortest MC gig I think I've had in months. I got to call the ticket for the Queen of Hearts drawing at Mr. Burroughs Tavern. It was up to $12,800 plus last night. No winner. So next week, it'll be even bigger. Queen of Hearts every Wednesday at Mr. Burroughs Tavern. So you can check that out on their page as well, but it's going to be well over 13, 14,000, maybe even 15,000 by the next drawing. If you're into that, get your tickets. Get your tickets and have some fun. You can get them from the bartenders or your servers there. I want to make one announcement before we get into who's playing. I finished there. To You Vinyl and Vintage in Miamisburg is opening back up in a new space this weekend. So if you like vinyl records, check it out. Miamisburg, Ohio. New To You Vinyl and Vintage in the Burg. And we love our vinyl music. We do. All right, it is time. Let me get a drink. I've got to get a drink. Talking out the side of my mouth here, like I've had a stroke or something. There we go. All right, let me get a drink, and we're ready to roll because this is going to be fast and furious today. Welcome to Who's Playing Out, this segment of the show where we feature who's playing out in the tri-state, some of the best musicians you'll ever want to go see. And it's brought to you by Froggies in Monroe, located at 10 American Way in Monroe, Ohio, just off exit 29 to Ohio 63, home of the new Froggies remodel. They did it during the COVID just for you, so please go support Froggies. It's a great live music venue. Check them out. Mr. Missing November, Bobby Sherman, played there recently. He can tell you. Good place, fun stuff, and they have big events going this weekend. So while we're getting started here, let me get something out of the way, and we will get this party underway as soon as I know how to click the mouse. There we go. All right, boys and girls, this Who's Playing Out, like we said, for April 1st, 2021. If there's any of these bands you like out there, hit the love button on them. Give me some of that. And yes, Bobby Sherman says, love Stacey McGuire and Rich. Great time. It's always fun. Amazing owners. Yes, they are. We were there on St. Patty's Day. Had a great time. Had a great breakfast there, actually. Good food at Froggies. Check it out, people. Check it out. Where Froggies, we're going to get started with some fun stuff there. Friday night, Social Chemist will be there. Only a couple tables left there. Scotty Long, you're a minute ahead of me on everything, buddy. He's killing me today. He is. He's killing me. 9-1, Social Chemist there. A few tables left on Friday. Saturday, Miss Jackie is in the house. Stacy and bartender Danielle's birthday party. That's going on. Big celebration. That is sold out currently. But keep in mind, last minute cancellations do happen. There may be a chance of getting in at the door on Saturday with Miss Jackie and the big birthday celebration for Stacey McGuire. So happy birthday early, Stacey, if you're on here. I don't know if she's out there or not, but I'm sure somebody will tell her we gave her a big shout out. Wednesdays, some big stuff going on at Froggies, okay? 7 p.m. Singer of the Songs karaoke auditions are going to get started. $5 contestant entry fee, formatted like The Voice. And Scotty put in there, is this starting this Wednesday at Froggies? Are you starting the auditions this Wednesday, or is that a week off? I don't know if this is what Stacy sent me, so I'm making sure. Froggies will also have the usual karaoke dance party going on that night and all kinds of great stuff. It says auditions on the next 2 Thursdays at Little River Cafe as well. We'll talk about that. And we're actually going to have, hey, Stacy, good to see you. We are actually going to have Scotty Long on the show. I think it'll be next Tuesday. We're going to try to set that up for. And Scotty will be on here with me. He'll be explaining what's going on in the Singers of the Songs, where the big finale of this, you could end up on stage at country concerts. So some big, good stuff. And we're looking forward to that. And that's all going on every Wednesday night at Froggies and then Thursday night at Little River Cafe. And Scotty and I are trying to get together here so we can talk a little bit. So I'd love to get involved in that a little bit with him. And we've been back and forth. And so we'll see what we can do on that. And maybe I can at least get to one and watch. I'd like to see what's happening. All right, that is our lineup for Froggies, guys. Don't forget Froggies located at 10 American Way. They are the sponsor of Who's Playing Out. Bring it to you every week. So thank you, Stacy and Rich, for your continued support. And as I can say it now, badassery. Good job. Good job. Foley's Irish Pub in Reading. All playing times are 7 to 11 unless otherwise specified. Tonight, First Thursday's Honky Tonk with Slick Willie and the Kentucky Jellies going on there from 7 to 11. Friday night at Foley's, karaoke night with Russ and Deb. Saturday, Kevin Fox playing covers and some sweet originals from 7 to 11. No open mic jam. They'll be closed for Easter on Sunday, but Wednesday they'll be back with you with Justin Brim and Ethan Workman. That's Foley's Irish Pub in Reading, Ohio. Mr. Burroughs Tavern reporting in this week. Thursday tonight until Russ, 7 to 10. Shane and Rob there. Friday night, Truck great band in the house at Mr. Burroughs, 7 to 10. And one of my favorites on Saturday, Nick Mitchell, playing from 7 to 10. The Smooth Sound. If you stay so much, I appreciate you guys a whole lot. I do. All right. The Bell and the Bear, Thursday night tonight, open jam. The area's best musicians in the Cincinnati region, 7 p.m. start time. Whiskey Days on Friday at 8 p.m. at the Bell. And Bell and the Bear has audio graffiti at 8 p.m. on Saturday. And then Sunday Strum Day hitting the stage at 1 o'clock every Sunday at the Bell and the Bear. Little River Bar and Grill in Orgonia, Thursday night tonight. DJ Songs in the house. Wiki. DJ Songs, yes. Playing your favorites, maybe even a karaoke or two thrown in. You name it, he does it. Great show from Scotty Long. Friday, the Double Barrel Band is there, 7 p.m. And Saturday, Sam Shaw at 7 p.m. And yeah, David Anderson, how about that? Until Rust and Truck back-to-back at Burroughs. That's a hell of a lineup. It is. It's a good weekend for Mr. Burroughs. It'll be busy. It's one of those places you get there. There's club you should. All right, Good Time Charlie's tonight. Karaoke. I'm losing my voice. Karaoke. Friday to be announced. And Saturday, Nate Jenkins Acoustic, 8 p.m. start time at Good Time Charlie's. Here's Babs. Bistro, boating, whatever. Bees. A lot of bees for Babs. Thursday night tonight, Josh Ferreira, 7 to 10. Friday, Acoustic Theory at Babs. Saturday, Short of Stable Trio is hitting the stage at Babs down in Middletown. Also, they wanted me to pass on their patios all set up, ready to go, and newer, nicer seating inside. So check out Babs, guys. Great chicken wings there. Great wings. Yeah, good wings. The Blue Note in Harrison, Saturday night. Stacy Mitchert band playing, doors open at 5:30. If you want to check that one out on Saturday, that's a great time. Pullman Lanes and Scott's Bar down in Hamilton reporting in this week with this one. Thursday night karaoke with DJ Cody. Pullman Lanes has Friday Rockin' Bowl with DJ Crutch, 7 p.m. start time on that one. Live music from Jimmy's New Invention on Saturday at 7 p.m. Monday night, live music from After Hours Band, 7 to 9. And Wednesday, live music in the daytime, 1 to 3, with the Standard Country Time Band. That's all Scott's Bar and Pullman Lanes down in Hamilton. Yours truly, Tuesday this week will be at Mr. Burroughs Tavern, 7 o'clock for my trivia night. That goes 7 to 9:30. We'd love to see you there. Scotty Long, DJ Songs. He's bringing you a Little River Bar tonight in Orgonia. Saturday, he's at Billy's Burgers and Beers with an Autism Rocks event at 7 p.m. for Mr. Scotty Long. Thank you, buddy, for being here, by the way. We appreciate you. Have an entertaining weekend yourself, my friend. And then every Wednesday, Scotty's at Froggy's in Monroe. So don't forget the big karaoke event he's got going on. Go to his page at DJ Songs or Scotty Long on Facebook and check it out, if you would, please. All right, guys, time to get into the bands, duos, and solos. And we're running late. I've got to crank this out here. Acoustic Blue Band, Friday, April 2nd. Followed by the Hanky Panks at Rick's Tavern. Saturday, Ann and Mike and the Acoustic Blue Band playing Gano Tavern in Westchester, 7:30 start time for them. Tory Faith, Saturday, Lebanon Grand Opry House, 7 o'clock start time for Miss Tory Faith. The Sunny Mormon Group, Friday, Dayton at Hank's Pub, 8 until 11 on Patterson Road in Dayton. They also host an open mic in Sharonville at Macaulay's Pub, and that goes on every Monday night, 7 to 11. Karen Sue, you're late to the party, honey. I just said that. You guys throwing all these shameless plugs in for people. I like it, though. That's good support. That's the way we like it. Hit that love button over there if you like these bands we're talking about. Nicholas Winters Music, Friday night, Harrison Amvets, 7 to 10. And Saturday, Crazy Dogs Pub and Grub in Brookville, Indiana from 8 to 12. That's our good buddy Nicholas Winters. Audio Graffiti, Friday night, Indianapolis Tin Roof, 9 to 1 for Final Four weekend. That's a big one. That's a big show. Saturday, Cincinnati Tin Roof, noon to 4, pre-Reds game party there at the Cincy Banks area. And then Saturday night, the Bell and the Bear for Audio Graffiti from 7 until 11. Until Rust playing April Fool's Shenanigans, Mr. Burroughs Tavern. That's tonight. Yeah, that's tonight, 7 to 10. Saturday night, they're at the Dublin Pub in Dayton from 7 to 10. That's Shane and Rob. And then Shane DeMoss solo playing Wednesday, next Wednesday, the 7th, at the Franklin Orioles from 7 to 10. And yeah, Jesse Lynn says the TNT band box at the Opry. When is that? Do they play every night you're open, Jesse? Throw it in there. Kevin Cooper says, who are these Hank? I don't know who she is. I thought it was a bunch of girls, but Hanky Panks. I don't know. Red Hot Riot Saturday, Silverton Cafe, 8 p.m. start time for them. Speaking of Kevin Cooper, he's the Bell and the Bear hosting the Jam tonight. Friday night, he's with the Hanky Panks at Rick's Tavern right after Acoustic Blue. Acoustic Blue, 5:30 to 7:30. Hanky Panks, 8 to midnight. And it's Dixie Roberts' birthday. Shout out to Dixie. Happy birthday for sure on that one. Strange Love, Brandy, our friend Brandy, Saturday at Jimmy B's, 9 to 1:30. Christian Buckholz sending this stuff in Thursday night, 20 Mile Tavern in Landon, Ohio, open jam with a full back line. Nick Geezy hosts that one. Chris Buckholz playing drums and all kinds of fun stuff. Party Foul Trio playing on Friday at the Grub Pub in Hamilton. And that goes on Monday. And Chris sits in on the drums on that one with Jordan Wood and Nick Geezy on the hosting duties there at Misery and Gin on Monday. Good stuff. See what Jesse had to say there. House band, always looking for amazing singers to be guests on the Opry show. There you go. And guys, there's good old country cooking there too. Go to the Opry page and watch the videos Jesse does. She does a great job on these videos, by the way. I give her a shout out for that one. Good stuff. She sounds like she's been on the radio for years. Just bringing them in. She is. All right, Eric Thompson playing Cohatch Market Bar in Springfield, Ohio, Friday night, 7 to 9 until Rust. Do I have that doubled up? Maybe I do. Well, by golly, I do. Rick Amberger, you're hearing that? It's doubled up on the page, but we'll keep moving. Sean Bell and Fuses, Saturday, Possum Soul, 9 to 1 in Lawrenceburg, Indiana, with the full band. Alex Poteet and his band Linus Tate playing Friday at the Mansion Hill Tavern, Newport, Kentucky. That is going on at 8 p.m. Linus Tate Unplugged Sunday, Northern Row Brewery over the Rhine in Cincinnati, 1 p.m. And Alex Poteet solo, April 7th, Proof 124 Table and Tavern in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. That's all of Alex Poteet's stuff. Oh, look at this. And then Jennifer comes in with an early one that I'm just getting ready to say. You guys, you're like stealing my thunder today. I don't know if it's Scotty or it's Jennifer. It's one of the two of them. All right, Amy Newhart Band. Amy Newhart playing Friday. Putters in Mainville, Ohio, 7 p.m. start time. Saturday at Billy's Burgers and Beer for that big Autism Rocks festival there going on, 7 p.m. on Saturday. Monday, Amy Newhart playing Joey's Bar in Cincinnati, Ohio, 6 p.m. And Wednesday, she's hitting the stage at the Bell and the Bear. And that'll be going on. Yeah. How about that? Amy Newhart? Jordan Wood and Nick Geezy, Saturday, Ron's Place in Blanchester, Ohio, 9 p.m. on that one. Monday, Misery and Gin open mic with Nick and Jordan. It's going on in Hamilton, Ohio. That's from 8 p.m. to whenever. Tuesday, Liberty Inn with Nick Geezy, Jordan Wood playing in Liberty Township, 6 p.m. start time. Thursday with Nick Geezy and Christian Buckholz open mic. That's going on, Thursday night. And then 20 Mile Tavern. That's where that one's at on Thursday, 9 p.m. start time on that. That's a little bit of a mess. Yes. Looks like Mansion Hill's open. Yeah. Mike says great jams there. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I love open jam nights. It's fun. Get to see a lot of musicians. All right, Billy Brown. Got a crank. Billy Brown. Tartan Fields Golf Club in Dublin, Ohio, Friday night, 6 p.m. Sunday, Zazu in Covington, Kentucky, 2 p.m. Wednesday, 7 p.m., Jersey's in Newport, Kentucky for Billy Brown. Brian Scott playing April 3rd, Max Pizza with Heath Bowling in Covington, Kentucky. April 4th, Legends Bar in Hamilton. And April 6th, Fairfield Pub, 8 until 11 for Brian Scott. Heath Bowling playing Lucky Star tonight with Matthew Allen. I'm sorry, that's on Friday night with Matthew Allen, 8 to 11. Saturday, Max Pizza with Brian Scott, as we just said. And then Wednesday, Heath Bowling hits the barrel stage with Matthew Allen, 7 until 10 o'clock on that one. Our friends from Missing November, Saturday at the Locker Room Sports Pub in Chillicothe, Ohio. They're there. Missing November. Good deal. Hi, Jamie Anton from Foley's. We mentioned you earlier. Good to see you. Short of Stable Trio at Babs, Saturday, 8 to 11. Ben and Pete at A Taste of Wine in Miamisburg on Friday, 7 o'clock start time for them. David Thornton, Thursday at Fig Leaf Brewing Company, 6 to 9. Friday, he's in the house at White Dog Distilling Company. That Thursday's tonight, by the way. I should have said tonight, not Thursday, but Fig Leaf Brewing for David Thornton. Friday night, White Dog Distilling from 7:30 to 10:30. And Saturday is going to be the Wildwood Golf Club in Middletown, Ohio. What are we saying, Mike Roberts? Got to rush, says the man with the front row private table. Listen to you. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. It's the only way I can sit down there. It is. Chris Lee playing Friday night instrumental music at the Red Rose Jim's Pizzeria in College Hill in Cincinnati, 6 p.m. Wednesday doing his solo acoustic thing at Little Miami River Brewing in Milford from 6 p.m. until 9. That's Chris Lee acoustic. Greg Hines playing Saturday acoustic at the Music Cafe in Cincinnati, 7 o'clock. Wesley Green, Heroes Pizza in Springboro, Friday, 7 to 10. Open mic night on Tuesday, hosted by Wesley Green at Heroes as well, 7 p.m. start time on that one. Kevin McCoy Band, Jimmy B's Friday from 9 to 1. That's April 2nd. And Velvet Crush winding up the list today. Little York Tavern on Friday night, 8 until midnight. And that, my friends, is our list of submissions this week. We thank you so much for being a part of our programming, and can't tell you how much we appreciate all of you. Hope you have a great night out there. We are heading for the Bell and the Bear, where we will see you there. If you're there, come up and say hi. If we've never met you, I'd love to meet you all. So please stop in at the Bell and the Bear tonight. Open jam night starts at about 7-ish musician time. We'll see you then. We'll see you then. What is this? He paid good money. Yeah. Did had to con Karis into that. Yes, don't tell her though. Thank you, David Anderson from Audio Graffiti. I appreciate you as well, man. You guys are a great band. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for being on our Wednesday with the band that you did a while back. Good to see you. Thank you all so much. We'll see you next time, people. Bye-bye for now. Have a great day. It's over.